Ken Surfs here with another video. This time it's to answer some of the questions I've been receiving on YouTube. And first of all, I want to thank you very much for your comments, and I especially want to thank you for your subscriptions. There's nothing better than knowing that you're putting out some videos and that some people like them and some people are watching them. And I was getting some emails and some comments asking, actually from some new shavers, which I thought was awesome, asking what the best razor to buy is, the 2-piece, the 3-piece, or the twist to open. So let me give you my opinion for what it's worth on those 3 razors. All right, well, if you've been shopping out there, you know that most manufacturers, both current and vintage, have probably all 3 types of those razors, especially the 3-piece and the twist to open. And I'll start with the twist to open since I brought it up. All right, this is a 1958 or 59 Gillette red tip, and it is a super speed twist to open, meaning it's a 1-piece razor. You twist the base, the butterflies open up, you can drop your razor blade in, you close it, and you're ready to go. Now, also with those twist to opens, a cool feature they have is the adjustable head on it. It's still a twist to open 1-piece. However, you can set by a dial the aggressiveness of these razors from 1 to 9 on this particular Black Beauty. 1 being, very mild, where 9 being a lot more aggressive. And the benefit of this razor to me is from nostalgia purposes, or why I like this razor is from nostalgia purposes. It's what my dad used. It's what I grew up with watching him shave. And I can remember back in the old days, maybe being 8 or 9 years old, and he'd give me one of these with no blade in it. He'd let me, put the shave cream on and then let me shave without a blade in it. And that is the twist to open. Now, the second razor that's out there are the 3-piece. This is a Mula R41, which is basically a 3-piece razor, meaning the handle comes off, and there's the head and the cap. You drop your blade on, you put your head on, and you tighten up the handle. All the pretty much manufacturers make this. This is a Mercure 180, same thing. Handle comes off. You've got your 2-piece head there. You put your blade in. It locks it in, ready to go. What I see in the advantage of this one is, well, with this Mula, this can get kind of slippery, this handle. So you can buy other handles that you're comfortable with, just the handle, and you can swap the handle onto the head that you like. So you can kind of I've heard it referred to as a Franken razor. So you can use that. That's what I see as an advantage of this type razor. The third type is the 2-piece razor, and they're very popular. This is a Mercure 37C, but I think one of the more popular Mercures is the 34C, which this is a slant. The blade comes in at a slant, whereas the 34C, it's straight. And what's cool about this is you twist the bottom, this comes out, the head comes out, you can put your blade on it, basically from the upside down position. It'll center on those 2 knobs, or 2 buttons there, whatever you want to call them. You can put it back in, lock it into place. Very easy. The advantage of this one, the ease. 2 pieces, very easy to use. All right, now for me, it's a hobby. So if you're gonna just buy a razor to shave with, you can have 1 brush and 1 type of soap. I would recommend that you try all 3 types of razors. Find the one that you're more comfortable with, and then use that one. But most people I've seen, they don't have just 1 razor. Most wet shavers I see, they don't have just 1 razor, 1 preference of soap, 1 brush. They end up getting a lot. And well, variety makes for a fun hobby. There are worse things you could be doing with your money. But like I said, for me, I like all three of them. I like all three have a definite advantage. But if I had to choose one that I like the best, out of nostalgia, it would be the twist to open, because that's what my dad used. That's what I grew up with. Now, are they as functional as the two-piece and the three-piece? Maybe they're all equal, but each one has an advantage over the other. And I would say it's a personal choice. So I'm not really tying it down to one that I would pick or recommend that you pick, but I would recommend that you try all three of them. So what's my advice worth? Take it or leave it. But that way I've answered your questions in a video instead of sending the emails or the comments. But all right, well, I hope that helps out somewhat. All right, till next time, it's Ken Surfs.